everyone. Welcome to your extended reading with Monica Louv. So today we're going to clarify all the cards and we're going to be seeing what's happening between you and this person at this time. I'm going to start off with clarifying both you and your person first, and then I'll pull the cards and we'll get into the reading. Tell me about the collective's person, and then tell me about the collective. So it appears right now, collective, that you are attracting someone who's very stable. Somebody who is your dream person, okay? Your dream person, the person that you've always wanted to attract. And there's a little bit of this lack of confidence in you, okay? There's this feeling of, I know I can have this person, but then why do I have this lack of confidence? Why do I feel like this person is somebody that I feel may reject me, or this person may not be somebody who really wants what I want? Because you have a vision, you have an expectation with the star, clearly, but you also have been hurt in the past, and you also come across as somebody who is slightly closed off. You have that King of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. Woo, it's strong. It's so strong. This is your vision. This is what you want. You want that King of Pentacles. It's very, very clear that's what you want. So let's talk about this person that you're attracting. You have the Six of Swords, you have the Ten of Swords, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. This person, the reason why, okay, and this is what you don't see behind the scenes. Okay, we're going to get into the nitty gritty now. I'm going to tell you what happened to this person. This person, they can have anybody, okay? Whoever this person is that you're attracting, they can have anybody, they can be with anybody. However, they've disconnected, okay? They've disconnected from somebody here, and they ended things with someone. I don't know if this was you. I don't feel like this was you. I feel like this is somebody that they've disconnected from. At one point, things were great and amazing between this person and themselves, but for some reason, things have not been maybe working out for this person the way that they wanted them to. They ended up leaving and ending a relationship with maybe their significant other or somebody here that they were very strongly connected to. And now they're on the search for something new. And they've really been contemplating what they're looking for now is they're looking for that Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the question you need to ask yourself is, do I present myself like the Queen of Pentacles? You can research what the Queen of Pentacles is, because that's who you're attracting. You're attracting the king who he's looking for his counterpart. Now, this, of course, can be vice versa. Maybe you're the King of Pentacles as a woman, and you're attracting the Queen of Pentacles as a man. It doesn't matter. Genders don't really matter. It's what the energy is, the counterpart that you're attracting. So you have the Star, which is clarified by the Hierophant, the Four of Cups, and the King of Swords. So again, there's that rejection card that keeps coming up, the Four of Cups. It's like, is this person going to propose to me? Are they going to love me? You're constantly in this place of, when am I going to get that proposal? When am I going to get married? When is this person going to acknowledge me? And there's a lot of this outward energy. A lot of the energy is going outward, like, well, what if they reject me? What if this? What if that? The point here is, collective, is for you to start working on yourself internally. And one of the things, I'm going to give you a quick tip. One of the things that you can do is look at yourself in the mirror, and you can be your biggest critic and say, what are the things that I need to work on? Would I be interested in myself if I was on the outside? Would I be somebody who goes out of my way to attract and propose to this person, which is yourself? And if the answer is no, then you have a lot of inner work to do. Okay, chasing or starting or wanting a new beginning is not, it's not the time now, is what the cards are saying. Okay, and this is why you feel this form of rejection, because deep down inside you know that you're not quite healed from something here that affected you. Okay, it doesn't mean that you're not attracting this person. It just means that the timing of when it's going to actually happen is going to happen when it needs to happen, when you're 100% ready and when this person's 100% ready. So I feel your energy here is, yes, I want that commitment, but I'm afraid of rejection. And now the question is, what do I need to do to avoid that rejection? Which is the Star energy. And the Star is about making a plan, manifesting something, writing it down, saying, yes, this is what I want. And then it's not about how, it's just you put that idea out there, and then you automatically start doing the things that you need to do in order to attract this person. And I feel that's the direction that you're going into, okay? Which is very good. That's a good first step to move into. Now, how does this person view you? You have the Devil. This person views you as somebody who often gets involved in relationships that are casual, okay? And again, you might appear as somebody who gets into relationships that are casual. Okay, just be honest with yourself. If you do, then maybe you need to change the way you approach things or you approach situations. If you're somebody who rushes in and you offer everything all at the beginning, you rush into having sex with this person, you rush into making an offer, you rush in, and then it doesn't work out and you're disappointed, that's something that you're learning how to harness. And this person sees that within you. And that's something that I feel this person is viewing you as still needing to work on, okay? And a lot of you might not agree with that, but that's what the cards are saying, okay? You have the Ace of Wands. You're somebody who definitely wants a passionate new beginning. You have the Temperance, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Every time you try to have something that is connected to a new beginning, it fails. A lot of you are saying to yourself, and this is how this person energetically picks up on you. So these are things that you need to work on. That's what the cards are saying. So a lot of you are impatient. You want a new beginning, you rush in very quickly, sometimes you say all the wrong things, you do all the wrong things. And what ends up happening is this person abandons you or leaves you. And they don't want anything to do with you, okay? So a lot of you are still getting over the fact that something like that happened. I'm really strongly getting a ghosting energy here. It's like you start something new and then this person ghosts. You recently went through an ending with the world, so something closed out for you, but this person believes that when you start to do the inner work, which a lot of you have started to do, some of you are really going to swear off of like being in relationships or just approaching people in general. Some of you may be saying to yourself, I'm never going to love again. I'm completely forget about love. And at that point, when you say that to yourself, that's when things start to change. So this person is right now viewing you as somebody who has the opportunity to have a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. And you also have the Six of Wands. So I feel like there's a lot of success that's coming into your life, but it is going to take and require a process. I feel like by the next change of season, which is spring, because now we're in winter. So when spring finally happens after the winter, things are going to change for you in a positive manner. And that's when you're finally going to be ready. Of course, Mars is going retrograde. So a lot of energy is going to be, instead of pushed outward, it's going to start to internalize. And a lot of people who try to push for a new beginning and push to start something new, they're going to be met with a lot of setbacks. And this is what this person energetically sees within you. And it could also be very well a warning from the cards, okay, to really take your time. Now, let's talk about how your person is viewing you. You have the Death, which is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. You like this person. They're definitely somebody who has changed, okay? So even if you've known this person for quite some time, they've changed. They've become a better person. This is somebody who's very abundant. They're very independent, very abundant. Everything that you are becoming or needing to become. Some of you could already be at this position, and if you are, great. But if you're not, it could be something that you're working on. So you're essentially attracting somebody who's on a very high frequency, and it's important that you're also reaching those high frequencies to have the reciprocation that you're looking for. You have the Seven of Wands, okay, which is clarified by the the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and you have the Three of Swords. So right now, you're viewing this person as somebody who has been hurt in the past, but they've been doing the inner work. Okay, this person may have been distancing themselves from you, and the reason why they're distancing themselves from you is because they're doing that inner work. They're not going to be 100% available to you all the time, not because they don't like you, not because they don't want to be with you, but because they're very, very heavily focused on working on themselves, healing their heart, really getting clear on why this situation in the past happened to them. This person is also somebody who could be a workaholic. They're somebody who really likes to work a lot. Okay, you have the Ten of Pentacles here twice in terms of how you're viewing them. So you definitely see this person as someone that you really want to be with long term. You have the Seven of Cups, you have the Nine of Swords, and you have the Devil. So right now you are viewing this person as someone who you're afraid that you may end up getting involved with this person and it may just end up being casual. And this is your biggest fear. Your biggest fear is, how come every time I get involved with certain people, it's just casual and it never goes anywhere? Some of you also view this person as somebody who may end up treating you like an option. And this is also another big fear that you have with the Nine of Swords. There's this fear of, well, what if I'm treated like an option? What if this person just uses me for sex? What if this person just, so these are things that, you really need to confront within yourself instead of projecting onto this person, because you are the one in control. Okay, I want you to remember that and say this to yourself. I am in control of my life. Okay, you're in control of what you want, of how you act. Sometimes the outside circumstances don't always match up with what we want, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we don't have the control to act and to respond to these situations in a manner that we want. Okay, and this is what we all have to remember, that we cannot control what's happening outside, all the time. But once we control what's happening on the inside, then we can actually manipulate and create the things that we want on the outside. And I feel like that's what you're learning, okay? Instead of being in this place of fear constantly where you're like, I don't have control, I'm always used, I'm always abused, I'm always the one that gets ghosted. This is what you're working on now. Okay, how does this person feel about you? We have the Chariot. They feel like they want to move forward with you for sure. You're very well somebody who this person's interested in. This person does like you. They are attracted to you. They're going to tell you this. That's how they feel. They're going to eventually reach out to you, tell you, and say this to you. You have the King of Wands here too. So this person feels very passionate about you. There's a lot of interest in you, okay? And I feel because this is somebody who maybe you're just still getting to know, you don't know much about this person, the Moon. You don't know much. They don't know much about you, but there's definitely some sort of interest. You have the High Priestess. So this person, they feel a very strong spiritual connection to you, okay? And you have the Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups, and you have the King of Cups. This person sees you as somebody who wants to take your shot again at love, okay? So even if this is a new person, past person, doesn't matter. We're all learning lessons every single day. So essentially you have the Two of Cups here. This person wants a relationship. They definitely want to try their hand again at love. And they're definitely ready to offer you love with the King of Cups here. You have the Hangman, which means that this person feels like they're not quite ready to take action 100%. And it's very well proposed that, of course, this person doesn't want to take action because it's Mercury retrograde. They know that the timing isn't right. Maybe they are somebody who is spiritually inclined with astrology, which is great. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, and the Page of Swords. This person is not somebody who just jumps on it. So if you've been dealing with people that kind of just jump in and, do things without thinking, this person is not that kind of person. This person is someone who waits for the right opportunity. You are the star in this instance, so they're feeling you, okay? They're feeling you, but they know that you still have things that you need to work on. So they're waiting for the right time. And I feel like spring is the time when this is going to happen. This person's waiting to see when they get the right signs, signals, frequencies to truly have this opportunity with you. Okay. So there's a waiting period here. And during that waiting period, you are working on yourself. Okay. And that's the whole point of these readings, because what these readings are going to do is every day you're going to have, your mind is going to peel back and you're going to say, okay, I need to work on this. I need to do this. Oh yes, I forgot about that. Oh yes, I need to do that. That's the whole point of these readings, to really get you back into this place of alignment so that you can move to the next level. And every day you're working on yourself. Okay. And that's the point. That's the point of why I'm here. Okay. So how do you feel about this person? Three of Pentacles. You feel that this person is somebody that you can really collaborate with on things. You can have some sort of understanding. You can create things with this person. And you have the Queen of Cups, the World, and you have the Seven of Wands. There is this feeling that you don't constantly have to have your guard up all the time. You're somebody who constantly has your guard up. You're somebody who always has to protect yourself, and you need to look out for your interests, because at times, people may have taken advantage of you, or they've done certain things to you that you felt that were unfair. So essentially you are starting to bring your guard down. You're starting to become more loving, more open, and more generous in your emotions because of the energy that you see emanating from this person. You have the Ten of Cups as well. So you feel like this person can really bring the happiness that you seek into your life. You have the Four of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Moon. There's still this uncertainty, okay? There's still this uncertainty in terms of, do I see myself being in a relationship? Do I see myself getting married? I don't want to be bamboozled this time. Some of you are afraid of actually being bamboozled, like really taken advantage of when it comes to certain things in your life. So there's a little bit of this from how you're feeling inside. There's a little bit of this indecisiveness, and the indecisiveness is coming from past experiences. It's coming from the fact that things are not clear right now. The Moon is here twice. So it's very evident, and you feel this, that something here isn't 100% clear. So making any decisions now about being in a relationship with someone, even though it feels like it's the right thing to do, it may not be the right timing, okay? And you feel that. So listening to your intuition is going to be very, very much important at this time. You have the Four of Cups. So this rejection, Okay, this energy of rejection, this energy of uncertainty, this energy of, is this for me? Is it not for me? The Four of Cups, right? You also have this in your overall energy. So a lot of this insecurity is coming from you, and it's important that you're honest with yourself, because by you being honest with yourself, you're able to clear up that trauma that's connected to the past. You have the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Some of you are... I need to take a deep breath for this one because this is really important, okay? This part of your reading is like the key to what you need to know. A lot of you recently ended something with someone who took advantage of you, okay? They really just sucked your energy dry. Like, you're not the same person as you used to be. You're not as confident as you used to be, not as sexy as you used to be, not as pretty as you used to be. It's almost like you've fallen into this dark, deep ditch. I'm going to keep it real with you. And intuitively, you're like, well, what if this person doesn't like me? What if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not this? What if I'm not that? And what you really need to do right now, okay, in terms of how you feel, is take a step back and listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you that you need to go within. And this is your confirmation. Confirmation is, I need to go within. I need to organize my life to prepare for the things that I want to attract. Because here's the thing, if you're living how you used to live when you were connected to somebody here who tortured you and tormented you and treated you like trash, then you're only going to attract that into your life, okay? So creating an environment, not only within yourself, but around you, like, for example, in your home, in your room, wherever you are most of your time, creating that environment is really going to allow you to let go of the past. There's something here about the past, and this is what this Mercury retrograde is bringing up for you. A lot of you are letting go of something from the past, and it's going to create this new energy, which is what you don't really see coming with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is making that effort on their own. The Page of Wands doesn't have a partner here yet. So I feel like this is you. This is you getting clear on your direction and the environment that you want for yourself. And as you do this every day, you become more and more and more confident within yourself. It's that simple. I know it's easy for me to say, hard to do, but when you follow that, you're going to start to see the changes that you are seeking, okay? Now let's talk about your person, the actions they're likely to take. You have the Seven of Pentacles. This person, like I mentioned, they're very calculating. They're somebody who's constantly looking back at the past, reevaluating things, reviewing things, and saying, why did I find myself here? Why am I here in this situation? Why is this happening? Etc., etc. You have the Queen of Wands, which is, the Seven of Pentacles, which is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Justice. So essentially, this person's coming towards you as somebody who's very fair. They're balanced, they're very fair within themselves, and this is something that you like about them, because when this person does come towards you, you're saying to yourself, I never thought I would attract somebody like this in my life. How come they're so nice and they're so calm and so peaceful and patient, but at the same time, they have this beautiful energy of being passionate and knowing what they want, with the Queen of Wands here. When this person does come towards you like that, they want to see that you're confident, because something that is really going to ignite them within themselves is seeing you in your confidence. And if you're somebody who doesn't feel confident right now, it's important that you take a step back so that you don't sabotage the situation. Now, how else is this person coming towards you? Page of Pentacles. When this person makes an offer to you, it's a small offer, but it's a test. It's testing out the waters. And you have the Nine of Cups, you have the Page of Wands, and you have the Sun. So instantly, this person is going to start moving towards you, but they're very positive. Whoever this person is that you're attracting, they're super positive. They're all about having a new beginning. And there's somebody who is very much interested in luxury. They could be a little self-indulgent, over drinking, overeating a little bit, but they like to have a good time. Okay. So I see this person, saying, hey, let's hang out, let's have a date kind of thing. This person, after all of this, they're going to be very contemplative. Okay, there's somebody who likes to go in their room, contemplate, really think about things. You have the Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. This person, they're going to see how you react and respond when you are faced with challenges. So here's the thing. Some of you may say, I don't want to be challenged. All this person has to do is just be nice to me and everything has to be perfect. That's not always how things are going to go. Sometimes what happens is we are challenged, we are faced with a challenge, and we often end up abandoning our challenge or disconnecting from it. And this person is going to test you, because if there's somebody who's on a high frequency, high, energy, they're not somebody who's going to be open just to anybody. They want to make sure that when they do challenge a person that they want to bring into their life, the person who is challenged can overcome those challenges. Okay. And a challenge might look like an argument, a disagreement, a slight conflict? Are you somebody who wants to get to the bottom of it from a logical perspective, or are you somebody who overreacts? Because if you're somebody who overreacts, this person's going to say, oh, no, you know what? He overreacted, she overreacted. I'm not interested. I don't want to be involved. Okay. So it's very important how you approach the situation, and approaching it from a logical, calm and collected and clear manner is what's really going to entice this person to want to open up to you. Okay. Because here's the thing, you're moving to another level, and moving to another level, like they say, you know, the common cliche, which is new levels, new devils. You know what I'm saying? So there is a challenge here, and I feel like you're going to overcome it. Okay. Now, the actions that you are likely to take towards this person, 5 of Cups, there's sadness here. Being careful not to approach this person from a perspective of woe is me, nothing ever works out. There's still a lot of potential here with the 5 of Cups, but you just don't see it yet. And this is why I'm saying part of manifestation is the faith part, right? Like if you don't have the part of faith and believing in yourself, how are you able to actually attract what you want? And this is something that, again, you're working on with the star energy. The 5 of Cups is clarified by the Chariot. You have the 10 of Wands, and you have the Fool. So yeah, here's the thing. When you start to approach this person, you're going to move forward very quickly, but then you're still carrying these bag of rocks on your back. Okay. You're still carrying these bag of rocks on your back, and it's important that you're honest with yourself. Let those bag of rocks go. Let those burdens go. Okay. If you're done with someone from the past, you're done. You don't need to carry that burden around with you. Really step into this new beginning and step into it with confidence without carrying this sadness around with you. Okay. So when you do that, just be conscious of that, because that could be something that you're holding, that's holding you back. 2 of Swords, you're a little bit closed off still because you're afraid of getting hurt once again. And the more you're afraid of getting hurt, the more you attract that type of energy. And this is why your mindset, you're in the process of changing your mindset. Something here is still holding you back because there's still this inner work that needs to be done. Once you do the inner work, that means spending more time on your own, being comfortable being on your own, working on changing your environment, creating a beautiful environment so that you can attract that which you are looking to attract is going to be the process for you, which is what you're going through. And I see you emerging out of this more stronger and more powerful. You have the Knight of Swords. Careful not to rush into something during this Mercury retrograde that may backfire on you. A lot of you are rushing towards a new beginning, and you're getting all the signs that indicate that it's the wrong time to take action. If you don't listen to those signs and you don't listen to those messages, there's going to be some sort of disappointment. So I'm here to tell you to really be careful when it comes to having a new beginning right now. Don't try to force something. Don't try to think that you're constantly in control. To some extent, you are in control, but then there's also this energy of knowing when to take action. And this is why astrology is super important. Tarot is super important so that you can really analyze and hone in on when the timing is right. There's something here about you rushing into something without thinking about it, thinking that there's a new beginning, not listening to your intuition, and then being disappointed. And this is something that you should definitely consider, okay? Doing that inner work and then taking action when the timing is right. Now, if your person had something to say to you, what would they say? The 9 of Pentacles, work on yourself. Literally become so independent that you don't need somebody. If you're somebody who contacts a dude and you're like, hey, pay for this for me, pay for that, hey, support me, hey, do all this stuff, it's unattractive, okay? It's unattractive. If somebody wants to be with you and they want to support you and they want to pay for you, they're going to do it without you asking, okay? But when you come in and you walk in the room and you're like, I'm good looking, I have everything that I want, everything that I need, you can have anybody. Now you can choose who you want instead of being a victim to somebody that you expect to want, okay? What do you want to say to this person? Temperance, I know that the timing isn't right. I know I need to be more patient. Please be patient with me. That's what you're saying to this person because you're not quite ready. And I think deep down inside, you know that, okay? And kudos to you if you are being honest with yourself because it's going to save you a lot of pain and trauma in the long run, okay? Now, the outcome, 10 of Swords. If you rush into this too quickly without thinking, without planning, without really feeling confident within yourself that the timing is right, it could backfire on you. And this is what the cards are saying. Please take your time. Don't rush into something. Don't sabotage something, okay? You have the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Your biggest piece of advice here when it comes to this situation is to take your time. The Knight of Pentacles is an indication of taking your time. The Seven of Pentacles is reevaluating where you're putting your time and energy. And the Four of Pentacles is really holding on to that virtue, okay? The virtue of taking your time and not doing things from a perspective of rushing, okay? By doing that, things are going to unfold at the right time when they need to happen, and you're going to be very happy for that, okay? So collective, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. I hope you got something from it. I want to thank you so much for supporting the channel, for supporting me. It means so much to me. If you're interested in more, if you want more deeper analysis into your situation, all the links for any private readings that I'm going to be offering from now until the end of the year are going to be linked below. If you have any questions about that, you can also reach out to me on my live chat on www.monicalouv.ca. I want to thank you so much for tuning into this. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Bye.